Y'all been the logic, niggas is common. The astronomical was coming like the flu bomb. And the bomb in your crew too. Mr. Music, Mr. Next World. You know how you want to word attack skills and vocabulary too. All the history, this edition is all brand new. It's through. I'm interplanetary like Doctor Who. So who? Phone to get chipped on words phone. I make around the AM focus phone. Now Quincy, but I'm back on the block and not telling cracks. Coming with the black fuck close the tracks. What you said, black? With all like yak. My order facts can't be beat with bats. I'm saying I eat everything up on the menu and send you swaying to make it take.
In the world, it's like that. I get it in ya.
The fullest thing in this world, just like that. The most beautiful thing in this world, just like that. The most beautiful thing in this world, just like that. Spur of the moment, opponents suspects. Hold up, the place of rain in the text. These suspects.
Yo, what's up, Mike, my man? You know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike, what it do?
Military brother talking sports, fan. Welcome to the show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share it. Make sure you get it out there. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you comment. We want you guys involved. We want you guys definitely. We want to hear what you got to say. We talk about a whole bunch of topics. And
chime in.
Yeah, we want to hear what y'all got to say, man. It makes the show that much, entertaining. We want to read what you guys have to say. But before we get started, I'll have to ask my Mike. Mike, man, how was your day, my brother?
Man, it was good, man. It's trying to drop a little bit in Colombia, man. It hit 49. We're going to get a little spell going on right now, but it still feels good. Great day to be alive, my brother, and yourself.
Hey, my brother, I had a good day today. A little gloomy, man, but it's all good. It's definitely all good, man. Appreciate the day, man. Another blessed day, man. Appreciate being able to, enjoy the day, man. So, hey, it's something that I enjoy today, man. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Welcome to the show, family. Hey, I love the show, man. I love the engagement, man. Appreciate people chiming in.
Somebody saying what's up? Who that? What's up? What's up?
I don't know. I can't see the name yet, man. So I think what it is, you have to be a part. Hey, just drop your name, man. We can't see your name for some reason. But welcome you to the show, man. Definitely chime in once it pops up, man. I definitely will recognize you. So we appreciate you, man. But hey, outside of that, man, it's been a beautiful day today. My wife around it is chilling today, man. So it's all good, man. Mike, you ready? You ready to get into the show, man?
Always, man.
All right, man. Hey, we're gonna start it off, man, chopping it up, talking about the queens. As this month, man, recognizing women. So before we talked about, yesterday, Viola Davis talked about her yesterday, man. But today, man, we're gonna tell you, all right, DB, got you, baby.
DB.
That's my man. Hey, 20 years in the service, man. Serve with that brother. Hey, that's my brother, man. Hey, my man, 50 grand, like they say, man. Hey, but like I say, chopping it up about these queens, man. And so my thing is like, hey, what's your thoughts on just women in general, Mike? Just your thoughts, my brother.
Well, man, if you're gonna ask what is a queen and what does it mean, man, I think it's a young lady, woman who carries themselves with the utmost pride, dignity. When you look at them, you almost see a crown on their head. Whether it's one there or not, man, doing well for herself, etiquette, walk, talk, act like a young lady, man, act like a lady, about their business, man, able to carry conversation, intelligent. We spoke on many already, man, but that to me, that's what a queen is, man. A lady, I don't think you can explain that anymore, man. We definitely know what a queen is not. So that's what I think, man. Just always upholding, man. Got something positive to say. ready to grind and hustle with her man if need be. Right there by the side by side. No one's leading the way, man. They're in it to win it. They're together.
Hey, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. And the one thing I can say, man, like my man DB chimed in, man. Hey, him and my sister, man, that's my sister, brother, and she support that brother right by that brother, man. That brother always smiling, and that's what a woman can do to you, man. A woman who realizes they're a woman and not a little girl, and realize who they are, man. One person, man, asked me a question, man, about being intimidated by a strong woman. I said, first of all, man, I don't get intimidated by a woman. A woman can't intimidate me. I said, my thing is that I give that woman respect. Where respect is due because she handling her business. If anything, man, I will support that woman. That woman doing her thing, man, she gonna get nothing but support. Man. I said, I'm not intimidated of that. She's a human being just like me. But when it comes to supporting her, I want that sister to do her thing. When I say sister, man, don't think I'm talking about someone black or what. No, I'm talking about a sister who recognize who they are. A woman that has the utmost respect for herself, and I have not the utmost respect for them. I cannot stand to see a man disrespect a woman. I can't stand it. A man putting his hand on a woman or a man cursing a woman out, because I see that in I think like, sister, recognize who you are. Recognize how God created you. Understand, no one exists without it. It comes out the womb of a woman. So my thing, you populated the world. I know it takes, the man and a woman, but you gave birth to the world. So my thing is that the utmost respect for the ladies. Hey, I love my wife, love my mom, my sister. I mean, women. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Even women who are in the military, man. I'm like, don't think you got to be a man. Take pride and respect of who you are. You being a woman, man, irritate me. Man trying to be one. Hey, bro, you are not. You don't have a womb. You're not a woman. So that's my stance on that. I can go a little bit deeper than that. I'll leave that alone. But that's my perspective, my brother. So,
I want to add. I think you mentioned it, but I'll add this, man. As far as a relationship is concerned, I also think that you want to do better. I think you mentioned bring out the best in you. You always want to do better, a step up. You're never complacent. You're never satisfied. You want to move up in career. You want a promotion, man. You want to do things. Get your vacation time up. Just be elegant, man, and go ahead and do some nice things together, man. And that's what I feel, man. I don't want to speak for everybody, but if you have someone and you just want to do better, you want to get you another job, a higher paying job. You want to upgrade your car. And you don't have to have the means for that, but just to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody, hey, I think I want to do better in life so we can do more things, do nice things, man. Not somebody's always bringing you down or dragging you down. That can go both ways, but just going up, reaching up, man.
Hey, man, my sister my wife was just showing me the other day, man. Eventually, we're gonna get a house on the water, man. That sister was just showing me a picture. That, honey, hey, it's my house, it's my dream house right now, man. Like you say, something about y'all ladies, man. Y'all motivate them, man. A good one, I'll motivate that brother. Like, okay, baby, I'll see what you want. So guess what? And I'll put in the work, baby. And I get my baby what she want. But my thing is that I laugh at brothers, man, who said, man, they be frustrated coming home. I'm like, bro, I can't relate to that. I look forward to coming home and being with my boo, my queen. And when you got a good one, baby, look here. I don't have no problem coming home with my sweetie pie.
Yeah. I think that's along the lines of wanting to do better, man, and get better because, I'm with you, man. You don't want to, fear going to the crib, but you got to stop off somewhere and go to the flea market, walk around about 5-6 times before you go home because you don't really want to be there. That stuff like that, man. You check your account, money not there or it's missing, and just nonsense on top of nonsense, man. Ain't nothing like wanting to go home, man. It's just an awesome deal if you put it together, man.
That's true, man. What's going on, C? What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the show, my brother.
So, he said.
What's going on? All right, Mike, man, ready to get into the thing. I'm ready. I'm wanting to hear what C got to say about that. You ready, Mike? Ready to get more into this some topics, brother?
Let's go, man. You know what we do.
I got you. Hey, did you hear what Shannon Sharp? As you know, I'm a Steelers fan. But Shannon Sharp called Mike Tomlin out, my brother. And brother, I believe that brother on the one. As you know, we've been talking about how it's disrespectful that the NFL had over, I think, 7 or 8 head coaching jobs, positions. And only one got filled. Houston, Texas hired a minority coach, as well as the Jets. I forgot the national line of the guy that they hired. But anyway, so Mike Tomlin came out and said he had an issue, had a problem with, the lack of minorities being hired. Shannon Sharp said, hold up, Mike Tomlin. You've been in this for 14 years, and you have never had a minority offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator. As you know, that's what they want to put over the black coaches who get hired. Say, hey, you've never been an OC or defensive coordinator. Not like you have not been groomed to be a head coach. And so Mike Tomlin going to say, hey, we usually hire through the ranks. And he called him out again. He said, hold up. You brought Todd Haley from outside to be your offensive coordinator. You didn't groom him. So, bro, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
You know what? If anybody was ever called out, that was a calling out. He tried to play it off. T-Chan, what up? He said, we hire within. And I get it. That's what agencies do when there's a vacancy. They try to see who in the agency can get pulled up. Shannon wasn't having none of that. Mike Tomlin, I'm not letting you off the hook. And he went all the way in. And you know what? I like it, man, because, in your 14 career, you telling me not one qualified for offensive or defensive? There's nothing to say, man. The good thing about when he called them out, you cannot say you support something and you ain't doing nothing about it. Stephen A. called out the players for not speaking out as well. And I think that's awesome, man.
I had to look that up, see, appreciate that.
Yeah. Listen, and Shannon was intense. It was as if he was talking to Mike Tomlin in person, man. You felt the heat, the aura. Hey, man, I'm curious to what his response is, man. But listen, man, we all seen all these favors done across the board, and I'm not saying hire somebody simply because they're black. We all know that there's plenty of brothers out here that's qualified, man. Yeah, Mike Tomlin, man, you're on a hot seat, man. Everybody look, man.
Check this out, man.
What you gonna do, bro?
I think it's a crying shame that Aarons, who just won the Super Bowl, staff has more black head coaches than Mike Tomlin. He set the standard. Watch this, Mike. He has more women on his staff than Mike Tomlin has black coaches on his staff. To me, man, what's going on, Ace Dog? What's going on, baby? Appreciate you. So my thing is, bro, it's an insult. The thing you trying to call out, you being a hypocrite. You're going to say white coaches in organization aren't hiring black people, but you're not providing the opportunity for them. So if you're going to call, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't sit up there and try to call them out for doing something that you're not willing to do.
Not only that, but let's go back a little bit when Mike Tomlin kind of spoke up against taking a knee for the anthem. He said, we're a football team. We come here to play football. I'm not concerned about that. Now, if we don't want to come out in a tunnel, that's one thing. But once we come out on that field, we're to play football. Slow down, Mike T. Slow down, man. Address that issue. We're not talking about just taking a knee so people can get mad about the anthem. We're talking about police brutality, man, nationwide, when you can mysteriously and magically arrest someone who's killed 17 people in a school, all these rioters, but when it come to us unarmed with some CDs or a cigarette, there seems to be a problem.
I'm with you, bro. And so that's my thing. I appreciate what you said. Hey, he just hired a new offensive coordinator. Me and my brother, Brother Gerald, man, we were talking about it last night. I can go into a whole lot when it comes to the Steelers, but I'm not going to do that. We talking about Mike T today. But my thing is that the last one he had was Joey Porter. Was the last assistant. He hired Joey Porter, who was his assistant. He was a linebacker coach, and he did hire another like. So he's putting secondary coaches, linebacking coaches, stuff like that, but they aren't defensive coordinators. And I understand he got a different perspective because Mike Tomlin, he wasn't a defensive coordinator. I think he was a secondary coach when he actually got hired as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. But my thing is that you are a dime out a dozen. I mean, you really, I mean, the Rooney family set the bar. Like, hey, we're going to bring you in. But the thing about it is, as a minority, you understand the struggle of the difficulty of being recognized as having a value as someone that is white. And so in understanding that, you should have given an opportunity. You should have prepared. Even if there was someone out there that you know maybe not quite there, you could have brought him up under your wing, had him as maybe the quarterback coach or something like groom him, develop him, getting prepared to be a head coach. So you're not doing your part to pave the way for someone who's looking for that opportunity. So that's the issue. Like Tomlin, you're not paving the way.
Says, the question is, should he fire a white one to hire a black one?
I don't think if they're doing a good job, I don't think they should get fired. But my thing is preparing them. Because as you know, eventually Mike Tomlin is going to leave the organization. Your defense coordinator is going to leave the organization. Your OC is going to eventually leave the organization. They just replaced the offense coordinator. They actually interviewed Hugh for the offensive coordinator job. But that has a lot to do with Ben Roethlisberger and not having the ability. I can get more deeper into that. But that has a lot to do with Ben Roethlisberger and people challenging him and not wanting to be challenged. So my thing is, hey, I'm with you, G Money. I'm with you, brother. They need to do a better job with interviewing. And I said something, and me and Mike a couple of weeks back, these organizations that has never hired a black coach, they need to start taking draft picks away. Or someone from the league need to be in the interviewing process and start questioning them. Like, hey, why in the world you guys aren't hiring? Tell me why didn't this guy get the job? Instead of just accepting their word as, hey, they weren't qualified. It need to be more than that, Mike.
Well, the thing is, man, like I said, all eyes on Tomlin. You got called out by Shannon Sharp. You weren't concerned about your players taking a knee. You didn't lock arms or take a knee yourself. At least, Jerry Jones tried to do that. And the thing is, back to Sid's question, I don't think one should be fired to hire a black one. But my thing is, a black one should have been hired from the get-go. Then you won't have to worry about whether somebody should be fired or not. And then you said I got a lot to do with Ben Roethlisberger. I'm sure Ben Roethlisberger said, hey, you know who I like and what I want. Boom, make it happen. So if Mike Tomlin was to hire a brother, would Ben approve?
Yeah. Hey,
I think he answers to him.
Hey, the thing about it is, and I'm with you, G Money. We just have to do a better job. The league is 70% black. So how is it that we have such a low percentage of head coaches being given an opportunity to be that opportunity? Hey, I'm with you. See, hey, we have to start preparing. And no one say that everyone, these guys should be fired. Got it. Not questioning that. These guys who get the job, got it. But my thing is, should be equal opportunity. If you're saying that, hey, you need to be an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator before you get hired for a head coaching job, then okay, if that's the standard, then that's the standard. There should be some type of standard that preparing people that say, hey, this is what you need to do that give an opportunity to get promoted. That's just like your job. If I said, okay, eventually, I remember when I got interviewed by my supervisor, and he asked, hey, what's your aspiration? I said, hey, my aspiration is to replace you. He was in a supervisory position. That let you know I'm not intimidated, let you know, hey, prepare me to replace you because he was older. Eventually, he was going to retire. So I'm letting him know, prepare me to eventually move in your position, or I have aspirations of improving and getting better.
But let's do it like this. How much grooming do you truly have to do if you got an assistant or any of these brothers that's been on the team for years on end, Eric Bieniemy? I'll just give you an example, man. So back in the day, they didn't let blacks fly planes, but the blacks worked on the planes. They put the propellers on, they put the gas in, the motor, everything. And these brothers start looking at the dashboard and the control and start watching what's being done. And over a period of time, they actually knew how to fly the plane. You standing on the side observing and watching, that's like being in the military. You see what the sergeants do, and you're a specialist or you're a sergeant. You see what the staff sergeant do. You see what the sergeant first class do. There's a lot of grooming that really doesn't have to be done, man. You got some guys getting it in anyway. Some of these guys are asking the assistants, listen, man, a play's coming up. What should we do? Let's not act like brothers and sisters, weren't coming up with blood plasma operations, the clock, Benjamin Banneker, putting maps together. Oh, it can be done, man. We want that chance, like you just said. We want that fair shake, man. You can't look at us in the face and say, listen, I like your ideas, but we're not going to have a position for you right now. We hadn't created one, but still give me your ideas and I'll pass it on. Huh? No, ain't going for it, man.
And Mike, man, you'll probably agree with us being in the military, man, and whatnot. I see my man G Money, he's also a vet as well. And G Money, you can relate to this. The best companies I've been affiliated with are those that has diversification, that require us to work together. I think you gave a story pertaining to you going through basic training and how this person being disrespectful, and you stepped in. But when there is a diverse command and we work together, and we work together as a unit, even organization outside of the military, your best one is when we work together as a unit. And that's the best companies, they invest in learning about, different culture. I'm not intimidated to learn about, different cultures and stuff like that. I want to learn because now I understand you better. It develops the relationship. And as the NFL, they need to do a better job in that.
You're absolutely right, man. We were part of the 175th maintenance, man. Went overseas in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Yeah. I can't now, maybe it's just me, it's a few years. I can't remember one racial incident, man.
Yeah.
If you could do the job, you was hired or you was promoted. No one was holding anybody back or saying, well, we already got enough African-American this, or, we got to do affirmative. No, we got to equal. No, it wasn't even about that. You can get hired. You got the best credentials. Let's move. I don't see what the problem is, man. G Money said something a minute ago about being afraid. Not only afraid, I don't mind you having anything. I just don't want you to have more than me.
Yeah. Hey, the mission was for G Money said it, man. G Money, you make sure you chime in more often, man. Monday through Friday. Subscribe, follow us, man. Make sure you chime in there. Love your comments, my brother. Hey, like I said, the mission was first. An organization needs to understand that. This is the reason why I have so much respect with Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich also served as well.
And not scared to speak.
Hey,
not scared to speak. Steve Kerr got a little fire with him too, man. These guys know what diversity is. Okay, the management picture of the wall changed drastically when a new owner took over. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. I see him plugging them nets in. I see it.
I know that, man. We're gonna get in them in a little bit, man. So that's my thing, man. So to me, Mike Tomlin should have been called out. My thing is that right is right and wrong is wrong. Doesn't have anything to do with color. Right is right and wrong is wrong. He was dead wrong. Now, as it pertains to Ben Roethlisberger, man, I don't know if you guys realize it or not, and this is why I had an issue with the offensive coordinator being fired. I just found this out, that the Pittsburgh Steelers' audible offense was dumbed down to a high school level to satisfy Ben Roethlisberger. One player. So think about this, Mike. I hire you to be the best. So you got all these plays that you can put together that's going to cause the offense to be much better. But because of the fact you can't keep up, the plays that you design, you got to throw half of them out the window because this quarterback can't keep up. Dude, that means that's jeopardizing your job. No, you need to step up or I'm going to remove you and get somebody here who can do the job. So to me, that's what's the time for him to go. Mike Tomlin keep catering to Ben Roethlisberger instead of realizing it's time for him to go.
You know what, man? A lot of people look up to Mike Tomlin, man. Like I said, I posted on Facebook a while ago. is this the end for Mike Tomlin? Man, Steeler fans came out of nowhere. Nope, he this, he that. And I'm not knocking all that. I'm not really getting into the answers. What I'm just trying to say is there is a lot of brothers and sisters that look up and look at Mike Tomlin, man. It is a high profile, outstanding upscale dude. And he's gonna have to figure that thing out, man.
Very articulate. And my thing is that it's almost like to the sense of former President Obama. Some people get upset if you say something negative about it. But my thing is that in order to be great, you have to be challenged.
You're gonna be talked about.
Yeah.
Okay. Your boy Ronnie Cole say never leaving Pittsburgh.
Hey, Ronnie Cole, I gotta drive up there and get him out myself. I will.
It's time for Mike Tomlin to just step up. You got people looking at you, brother. You got people listening. You've been called out. You didn't take a stand against the knee or for the knee. And I'm with you, man. So my thing is, he's from South Carolina. Am I correct?
Yeah, I think he originally from South Carolina. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't hard to look it up and see where. But yeah, Mike T, SC's finest. Let's do something, man. Do something.
Got you, man. All right, man. On to our next topic, man. Baseball is back, my brother. My Yankees, man. I want to know, man, what's your expectation of the Yankees this year, my brother? What's your baseball is back? What's your thoughts on the Yankees this year?
Keep a close eye on them Astros.
Ooh.
That's what need to happen. Keep an eye on them for stopping us from getting that pennant, man. Roses Chapman. I can't. I don't want to flash back, man. And you know what? I'm not going to go too hard on the Astros. I had so much respect for them, man. I had so much respect for Altuve, and then all of a sudden, this breaks out. So that's what really need to happen, man. Stay on top of them and their shenanigans, man. But I always expect the Yankees to do good, man. They don't mind spending money. Sometimes they spend too much and it's unnecessary. Sometimes you can have too much star power. Just get a couple of dudes on there that can make it hot like you've been doing. Get on your defense, man. Don't experiment on that mound in big games, especially in the playoffs. And go ahead and put your horses out there, man. Let's get it rocking.
But the thing I have an issue with Mike with my Yankees, man. I'm a Yankees fan too. Ronnie Cole, he's a Yankees fan. Is the fact that, man, look at the Tampa. It's not about spending the money on the most expensive player. Tampa Bay Devil Rays just actually made it to the World Series against the Dodgers. So that lets you know, and they have one of the lowest payroll. It's not about the spending of the money. It's about chemistry. You got to make sure you have the right chemistry on the team. As you know, they got rid of my boy at shortstop 3 years ago. They went to Houston. I can't Grotius. I think I can't think his name right now.
Didi Gregorius.
Didi, yeah. As you know, Didi they should have never let Didi go. Didi was that glue. He did the small thing that helped the Yankees out. They should never got rid of him. And to me, man, we got some guys in the arm system, man. I want to see play. We keep bringing all these and I'm tired of seeing them signing Brett Gardner back. Let Brett Gardner go, man.
Didi was very valuable, man. You know, I watched them. There's some guys that their whole body is in tune with baseball. They can just straight up play, and they're key in making some things happen, man. He can turn momentum in a heartbeat. Yanks, we're looking at 2-1 so far. I'm happy that they beat the Orioles 4-2. I remember back in the day that the Orioles just seemed to have the Yankees number, man. Just couldn't get past them for some reason, man. And I know I'm going way back. So, you know, they got him, man, earlier today. You know, the Orioles are 2-1. Who cares? But Yanks 2-1. Let's keep rocking, man.
But they did a good thing, man. They picked up 2 pitchers. I understand the 2 pitchers that they actually pick up, man. A number 2 starter, number 3 starter, man. One we traded from Pittsburgh, and the other one he was with Kansas City. We had the Tommy John surgery, now the Yankee signing. But I'm really excited to really see what our pitching staff is going to do. You're right, Ronnie Cole. Can't sleep on them Braves, man. Internationally, the Braves, man, are looking real scary, bro. But I'm really interested, the thing that irritates, man, Sanchez. To me, Sanchez don't get the job done behind that catcher. Yankees need to go ahead and stop giving opportunity. Do you realize that's one of the main reasons why we did not that we didn't bring back our former manager? I'm not a Brett Boone fan. I don't like Brett Boone. But the reason why they were saying that he was too hard on Sanchez. That's the reason why they actually let my man go. I can't think of his name right now. I was like, what? Man, whatever, man. Challenge that joker, man. That's the reason why
he was too hard.
Yeah, on Sanchez. That was one of the main reasons why they didn't bring him back. And it brought Brett Boone to and you see what's happening. Sanchez has been terrible since he's been there. His batting average is going down and everything.
Wow, he's too rough on him. I think I've heard it all. I mean, I know it's spring training, man, but I'm ready to get it cracking, man, and just see who got what, man. We got a good long season ahead of us, man, and I'm just ready to see some good baseball, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, A-Star. We Yankees fan. We all Yankees. The thing about it is, man, if you cannot hit the fastball, you got a problem. And he was not even hitting the fastball last year. He wasn't getting struck out by the curveball or the change or different. He was striking out with the fastball. And see, yeah, he can hit a lot of home. See, the Yankees got to realize, bro, you have to have guys who can make contact. It ain't always about hitting home runs. We need to have a guy who's leading off, who's going to steal some bases, who's going to really put pressure on the defense. If we're not doing that, we're not getting the job done. And I'm tired of the Yankees not getting the job done. Last time they won the doggone World Series, it when A-Rod was there. I'm tired of it. It's time for us to doggone win the World Series, man.
2009? 2009?
It's been a minute, brother.
Yeah. Been a strong minute.
We got to get the job done, man. So the Yankees, y'all better get your act together, man. If not, I might have to come up there and talk to somebody. But anyway. Hey man,
let's do it.
You seen them Spurs and Nets last night?
I see the Nets squeezed it out, man. I get it. It went to OT. They did a little something, man.
Hey, James Harden, boy, played his butt off. That just had 30, 14, and 15. Kyrie played last night.
Yeah. They're doing it, man. Like I said, man, they're both scoring machines, man, and they getting it done without KD. They're looking good, man. Looking good. 23 and 13. Okay, so now I don't want to take their shine away, but the Spurs are playing somebody else tonight. I hope the Spurs are good. I hope the Spurs are good and tired. Spurs should be nice and worn out, tired. We're coming to town.
Hey, I guess they're playing the Knicks tonight, but hey, they might be upset. Because they lost last night. You're right. Harden had a triple-double. Like, hey, he was real good. I can understand why they're saying MVP talking about Harden, man. Harden really playing good ball, bro.
He is, man. He is. I'm happy for his assists.
Yeah. Hey, he's hitting the board. He's doing all the small things, brother. And one thing, like I said, man, he's getting everybody involved, man. So I have to tip my hat to what Harden is doing with them, man. He's coming there, fit in. He really got them rolling, bro. And like I said, Kyrie came back last night. Them boys developing a chemistry, bro. When KD come back after this break, bro, them Nets going to be a team, man. You're going to have to keep your eye on. I know C said, man, they losing these lower tier teams. That's what he's concerned with. But hey, it's gonna be interesting. See, is Dinwiddie out for the year? I know you know. I don't know if Dinwiddie's out for the year, man. If he's not and he's planning on coming back, that's another asset, brother, gonna make them boys. Woo!
Is that March 15th? March 15th. It should be Knicks Nets, March 15th.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so, man. You know we're gonna have a detailed conversation on that date. Hey, Nets Center. Yeah. Hey man, then I'm telling you, only thing they need Jordan to do, man. C saying Dinwiddie is done. Oh, he ACL, I'm assuming, out for the
Yeah,
year.
I didn't see him in the lineup, man. He's
I didn't know what the injury was. I knew he was hurt. Dinwiddie, man, I didn't love Dinwiddie down there, bro. But
now is he talking about DeAndre Jordan?
yeah,
The center is all that?
no, I don't think so.
I saw something about their center is good or whatever.
Are you saying that? Are you thinking that DeAndre Jordan is good or what? Just clarify your statement, my brother, so we can chat on that. Oh, Ronnie! Hey, you see Ronnie go to? Oh my God!
Hollywood. If you braid your hair, man, you be a shoe in for Julius Randle, man. Go and get them braids.
Got it. Okay, but hey,
I give DeAndre Jordan a little something, man. He's on a good squad. He's on a good squad.
Last night he probably played, but man, they need more out of him as far on the defense. They don't need a lot of scoring out of Jordan. Jordan just need to rebound, block shots, put back.
13 boards, okay.
Who, talking about Jordan last night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good business, man. That's what they need out of Jordan. That's what they need.
13 boards, 5 assists, 8 points.
Hey, that's where the Lakers are hurting. The Lakers wish they had a big man to focus like Dwight Howard did last year in those centers. They don't have that. I bet they wish they had it now. Green, man.
Claxton did some work, 17. Okay, I give it up.
I like Green, man. Green is a good role player to have coming off your bench because he can play a small forward, power forward position, man, and whatnot. So he plays a valuable role, man. So Green is a good pickup by the Nets, man. So hey, 6'9", has an outside jump shot, man, can run the floor. I like Green, man. Green was a good pickup for them.
I don't think he balled last night. I didn't see him in the box score.
Okay. He didn't play like, but I'm just saying, normally, man, Green is an ass. He's the first man coming off the bench. So Green is
right.
Sometimes they put Green in there, man, with KD, Green, Jordan, Kyrie, and Harden, man. That's that lineup down the stretch that they usually use, bruh. And sometimes they got Harris off the bench too, man. So the Nets, man, got a tight squad.
I see Brown got busy last night with 23. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, man. They good. They did the thing last night, man. So it's all good.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move over to your boy. Between the Pelicans and the Jazz.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Now, I know you want to chime in first on your boy Zion.
Well, the other day he got 14 boards.
What did he do last night?
Last night he got 10. Double. Okay, man. Look, I don't know if your theory is working or not. If he gets double-doubles, they win. Did you say that?
No, this is what I'm saying. I think if Zion bring more to the table as far as showing his energy, as far as hitting the board, doing the extra stuff, the rest of the team will come in. Because look what Ball did. Ball had 23, 7, and 8. Ingram had 26, 4, and 5. So that's
okay.
All
Zion played 34 minutes, man. Is that enough minutes for you?
Minutes and the minute productivity. He scored
26 points, 10 boards, 5 assists.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing a look. That's what I'm saying. Requiring more.
Did we not ask you, my brother, to give him more than 56 games? He's probably at 58, 59.
What did I say? I said we need more from you than what you have been doing. I didn't say give him time.
He's giving it up. Yeah, he's working.
Hey, and look here. If he's giving you more, guess what I'll do? I say, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Lonzo getting busy. Hey, I like it, man.
That's what I'm saying. So because I'm gonna go back to the Knicks. Your boy, Randall. If Randall is putting forth the extra energy, what that do for the rest of the team?
Oh, they definitely on fire, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Even right now, I got dudes coming up to me that never gave the Knicks no props or credit. Even at my job, man, they said, man, they starting to look like a team. I'm like, boy, let me tell you something, man. It feel good to be 500 plus, man.
Hey, you see Ronnie Cole going to slide in here?
Here we go.
He's gonna be all right. Really, Ronnie
He's gonna
Cole?
be all right.
Yeah, we gonna be all right.
Man.
We gonna be. You singing a Ty Tribbett up here talking about we gonna be all right. Man, what the word you mean? Y'all hurting right now. Y'all hurting.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna send some band-aids over there when that boat start getting holes in it.
Hey, all that crying they're doing in LA land. We don't hear ain't no crying. No crying, Ronnie Cole. When y'all don't make it, no crying.
Boy, let me tell you something, man. You better go ahead over there to the Golden State Bridge, man, and put a net underneath it if the Lakers don't make.
Hey, whole bunch of people gonna be jumping ship. There's gonna be a whole bunch of crying and slow singing going around here, boy.
They're gonna do it, man.
Hey, they expectation. Hey, and I feel you. Yeah, that's right. Hey, my thing is Ace is requiring more out of him. Other than it has to be more than the scoring. That's all I was saying. In order for them to make the playoffs and really beat the teams in the West, he has to do more than scoring. That's all I was saying. Other than that, he's not gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna look at him like, okay, Zion, what else you doing? Because he's becoming that face of the franchise. It was Ingram, it was the second year. They want Zion to be that face. Because when Zion is the face, guess what? He's box office. Now fans are gonna come and see him play. When they're spending their money, they're gonna want more in return. Say, hey, we come and see you play. We want to see you win also. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna expect him to win. We don't want to be like AD. Just think about it. AD is box office. Then it came to the point that AD said, hey, you know what? I'm tired of carrying the team. We're not winning. And he went up out of the Pelican. He wanted out of New Orleans. He started complaining.
I think he wanted out of New Orleans, man, because Zion was coming there, but there was enough box office drama over there. Plus, LeBron made a phone call and said, "Yo, come through."
No, you know when he got really frustrated when Cousins got hurt because remember they traded for Cousins. He'd already started kind of complaining, so they traded for Cousins to give him help. So when Cousins came there, and remember they were playing good basketball. They were playing real good, man. They were like maybe in fourth place or whatever case maybe. They were playing good basketball. Now he wasn't carrying all the load because he had help. When Cousins got hurt, he had to carry that load, and then Cousins didn't resign. He went to Golden State, whatever case may be. He really started complaining then. He wanted up out of New Orleans. So that's all I'm saying. Of course, LeBron is going to put a little 2 cents and end up with the Lakers. So, because remember, his agent was who? So
said his agent?
Yeah, his agent. That's LeBron Boy is his agent.
Rich Paul?
Rich Paul is his agent.
Yeah.
So, that little bug is going to eat. He's going to go to where the market is at. So, he's like, hey, this is the best thing for us to do. So, that's all I'm saying. I don't want to see players go be stacking, always going to like the Lakers, always going to like Golden State. And to me, man,
right.
There are 30 teams in the league. For example, we can use the NFL for example. The NFL is the number one viewed league out of all the sports. That's because every year you believe your team have a legitimate shot at winning a chip. And it only is, and that's where you always have hope. The thing that your franchise can make it based on the team, and not one person is going to, determine the downfall or the upbringing of the team. If they cause an impact, but you always believe your team can win it. Even the Detroit Lions fans still believe that they can win. There's hope.
No, they don't, man.
No, they don't.
Imagine if AD had stayed. Imagine if AD had stayed. Imagine if it was AD and Zion.
Right. But the thing about it is they wouldn't have Lonzo Ball and the other pieces, man. Ingram and those other guys. Okay. So I'm just saying they just need more pieces. But I understand your point. I understand. But
it would have been dangerous, man. It would have been dangerous.
That'd been interesting. Hey, it's all good. All right, man. Tell about my Hornets to the L last night, man. But hey, I want to talk about something, man. People trying to go.
Trailblazers.
Yeah, man. Trevor look good. Your boy Melo, man, went off. You know, people trying to cause controversy. And I'm glad Melo squashed that, man. Because you know they call Melo here Melo. Because LaMelo Ball. It's called Melo for short. As you know, we always give a nickname, man. But you know, and so they try to ask Carmelo what his thoughts on that. He said, man, I don't have no issue with that, man.
Yeah, man. This dude got 17 years in. He ain't worried about no 1 year dude.
He said he see it as a respect thing, man. He said, man, this is a respect. He got and they swapped jerseys at the end, man. So I'm glad you watched it, man. So what's your thought?
I don't know. Listen, man, first of all, his name is Carmelo. The other one name is LaMelo. Nobody was trying to copy each other, man. They've been calling Carmelo Melo since he was at Syracuse, man. You know, he got with Denver. That's what he is in the NBA. Carmelo Melo, LaMelo Melo. Nobody tried to copy. Nobody. This ain't the Dwight Howard Shaq deal when they both thought they was Superman and Shaq got upset and jealous, talking about there's only one man to steal. Man, stop it, man. Dwight putting on the cape in the dunk contest, Shaq mad. There's only one Superman. Dude is a 18, 19-year-old kid. His name is LaMelo. They call him Melo Ball. Carmelo is the only Melo. You know what I'm saying? They had a Fab Melo. I don't know if you can remember that kid. He played for Syracuse, but it's like a year out. He passed of a heart attack, man. He was very young, man. It was an unfortunate deal for that youngster. But listen, there's many Melos. That's all. That's no big deal. And I'm glad they just moved that out the way. But you can't ask a 17-year vet how you feel about this young rookie coming in named Melo. I'm perfectly handled, perfect answer, perfect ending. Let's do jerseys, kaboom.
Hey, that's I had never. Hey, but he showed out last night. Melo handled his business last night, bro. 29 points. But hey, Ball man played great. Like he had 30 points, 6 and 8. Like I said, Graham brother had messed up. You didn't allow this joker to get in the starting lineup. Graham, brother, your job and your position is gone. Then trust you me, you're not getting that position back. So
yeah, it's gonna be tight for my man. Plus, he up for rookie of the year anyway.
Man, he the front runner, bro.
That about cat, to go in.
You know who he remind me of, bro? His style of play, Pistol Pete Maravich.
You went deep,
bro. I seen he was coming on a break last night, man, and he spin the ball and made the ball going like a reverse. To catch Rozier for a reverse layup. It was a perfect pass. Went between.
He got some dimes now. He got some dimes. But listen. I got to plug my boy, man. Since we're doing so good, don't count quickly out.
Oh, I already know Ace is going to comment. Hey, I'm not counting quickly out, man. But I think it'll be difficult for quickly to overtake Melo because of. Man, what he's doing with Charlotte right now. Charlotte's sitting in 8th place.
Yeah,
he is the reason, the main reason why Charlotte has been playing much better basketball, and because everybody's playing better, but I think he is the main ingredient.
So he's the reason that they're doing good, and he's in 8th. Well, all I'll say is this. The Knicks are doing well, man. Better than I expected, and a lot of people expected. Talking about the 5th at best, whatever. Okay, so quickly comes off the bench, man. He's an energizer bunny, man. This dude is capable of dropping over 20 with almost ease, man. I think he adds to it. I couldn't see him harming the team if he started, but because of the way things are, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type deal. Let them keep coming and bringing that energy, man. And good luck to both of them youngsters, man.
Let me ask you this question, Mike. Do you think the Golden State Warriors going to regret not drafting Ball over Wiseman? Or even Minnesota?
I don't think so, man, because you talking about a 7-foot kid, 19 years old. Now, he went to the rack high. LeBron blocked his layup. He immediately caught the ball, sprung right back up and dunked it. LeBron had already shifted out of bounds. It take a lot of courage to do that, man. He was bringing it. I don't like the fact that he took a three. Stay away from there, dude. You're not 7 feet and shooting threes. Go in where you've been in. Get the blocks, get the dunks, get the rebounds. I think they came off, man. I don't see any regrets, man.
Okay, I'm just wondering, man, because I'm just imagining, man. Ball was with Curry, man, and
it would have been nice, man. I thought this kid would slow people up and try to be a hot dog, but he's matured, man.
yeah,
Like I said, I didn't start liking that dude until he got to the Hornets, and I saw what he could do. He didn't complain coming off the bench, worked himself into the starting lineup. I give him props, man. I wasn't sold on him at first, man.
yeah. Hey, much respect for that kid, man. He's
Yeah.
like I said, he's playing good basketball right now. But I'm just wondering, man, down the line, to always do the comparison in because Edwards, he's playing okay. I'm just wondering, man, they're gonna say, wow, what could have been if y'all would have drafted this kid over. They're all trying to compare.
So you wanted Wiseman?
Charlotte initially wanted Wiseman. And the reason why, because you had Terry Rozier already playing the point guard. They had Hayward there. So they were looking at, okay, this is a big man that we are missing a piece. So I believe if Wiseman and Ball was there and Charlotte had to pick, I believe Charlotte would have drafted Wiseman over Ball.
But see, this is my thing, man. If Wiseman would have went to Charlotte, he would have actually had to try to put the city on his back, man. They would have depended on him big time. Wiseman is a good piece. He fits right in. He doesn't have to take the lead. He don't have to lead the Golden State Warriors. You already got Curry. You already got Draymond with the experience. You got other dudes, Andrew Wiggins. So Wiseman, he fits right in. He don't have to lead. He don't have to take the brunt of responsibility.
And sometimes going to a franchise to where you have to play that role will hurt you. But guess what? LaMelo's taking this. And that's why, man, when you're drafting players, you have to make sure you draft players that actually fit. And I can use the Knicks, for example. I don't think Knox's personality was a good draft pick for the Knicks. I really believe they waited when they drafted Knox out of Kentucky. He's a very laid-back type of player. He's not assertive. And now, man, the cat is barely getting any playing time.
That's because the pieces change. See, that's why these brothers got to go hard in the paint from the get-go. And that's even Devontae Graham, who I like. You got to go so hard in the paint that the person coming in can't replace you. I don't care if you was a maintenance man and you was sweeping the hallway. You need to sweep that hallway so good that if your replacement was to come, they couldn't take your spot. They would be like, yeah, he good, but. And that's how you got to get down, man. Somebody always coming. You got to be ready.
Yeah. What's going on, fam? Can't see who you are for soon as your name didn't come out. Who just chimed in? Definitely want to give people shout outs when they chime in.
What up? Put who you want to be called by.
Yeah. So that's my whole thing about it. But hey, it's going to be interesting. He got Charlotte Hornets playing pretty good, man. So
he's good.
On to our next topic. Did you hear about this soccer player, man?
I did. I don't get it. Why is a Swedish soccer dude concerned about LeBron at all? I don't know who you are over there. I don't know if you want to call it, if you call it football, but this is my thing. Mind your business. You're over there in Sweden, eating not worse, drinking Amber Light or whatever it is, man. Ale. Mind your business, man.
He played soccer for LA Galaxy. He was in Sweden. He with LA Galaxy. He played soccer here in the United States.
Mind your business. You just got here.
I'm gonna ask you this question, Mike. We can use something that like the Holocaust. So you mean to tell me, with them killing people, and if you played a sport, your race, that you shouldn't speak up? No, LeBron recognized and realized where he came from. He's not gonna relate to this. He said, right now I'm investing into a school.
Great response.
He said, I can relate to this. Now, if it was his race, I'm quite sure that he can relate to that based on his race being affected.
And he'd be talking and speaking out as much as you can. But this is my thing, man. Dude, you're blessed to get paid to play a sport. My whole thing is, did LeBron tell you to shut up and kick? He did the same thing, accusing LB of mind yours and play your sport. This is my whole thing. You should be so grateful to be over here playing that you shouldn't have nothing to say about an American black man. Mind your Swedish business, man. Close your face, man. Kick the ball. You ain't on LeBron level. My man said, I got a platform and I'm going to use it. You're not even on LeBron level, man. I ain't never heard of Bravovic or whoever his name. Mind your business, man.
But Mike, you know what that also tells me?
Oh, he spoke out on some racist stuff in Sweden. Wow. Spoke out on some racist stuff that he had to deal with in Sweden. Isn't that amazing?
But watch this, Mike.
You want LeBron to be quiet because you don't like a black man speaking out who's as high as he is, the status he's at.
But Mike, you know what that also tell me by him making that comment? That lets me know that if you seen a little black child getting abused and getting police abusing her, that's really what the topic is. Being abused by a cop, you wouldn't even open your mouth to even speak out against it because it doesn't bother you. It doesn't affect you. You come say
he's comfortable with it
in your skin because that's not your race being affected.
That's okay with you. You don't mind that. You don't mind an 18-year-old black kid walking in the snow and they looking at him talking about, oh, he might be jaywalking. Let's get him. Oh, he got on a cheap shirt in this cold weather. Let's cuff him, book him, fingerprint him, and take a mugshot. Let's not give him a blanket. He's comfortable with the narrative.
Yeah, because he's saying, it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. I can't relate to that. I think that's why I have a lot of respect for people who reach back in their communities, invest in their communities, doing things in their community in order to bring the community up. So he's reaching back. He's bringing things to the forefront. He said, I have a voice and I'm going to use it because their voice has been stolen away from them.
Yo, you know what, man? I get what you're saying, that he's saying this doesn't affect me. I can't relate to that. No, he's comfortable with that.
Oh, I'm with you.
I don't even know how that came out of his mouth over here in America. I like LeBron. He's the best. I'm good, but he should just play his sport. He shouldn't get into politics. One, mind your business.
That sounds like shut up and
best thing rocking. Close your mouth, man. You ain't got nothing to say to LeBron. You ain't got nothing to say to LeBron, man. He's comfortable with the way things are. And that's not even political. That's a human right. That's civil.
Thank you.
He don't even know what he's talking about. LeBron was like, I'm the wrong person to come at because I do my homework. I'm going to speak.
That's right.
And that's just the bottom line. He got millions of children looking at him, man, adults. This man got given $240 million at 18 in a shoe contract and ain't did one thing wrong in 17 years except do the right thing. I'm not even a super LeBron fan. I just respect that brother's grind, man.
Yeah, that's me.
Player, Mr. Swedish, go eat your Polish, Swedish hot dog and mind your business, man. Ain't got nothing to say to him, man. Stay out of his lane. Stay in your lane, dude.
One last thing, man, before we get up out here. What's your thought on Luka Doncic? Yeah.
And he been in the league, what, 5 or 6 years?
Bro, if that long, I think Luka only been in the league 4 years, bro. And just rookie card just over 4. Hey, the highest. Beat Mike, beat LeBron. Bro. Can I say?
There's a brother that I need to reach out to, and I'm going to reach out to him. His name is Aaron Ashford. I must touch base with him and get his input on this because in his eye, Luka ain't no better than the average brother, but they just hype him up so much. My man said you could have put somebody in college with that. You could have put a couple people in college with that.
Bruh.
That don't make no sense. I want to know who bought it and why.
Mike, I need to start getting me some cards, brother, and start getting the Joker signed. And once they hit, man, I gotta get Jock card.
So there's only one card. There's only one Luka rookie card in the world,
bruh. It's signed by Luka. $4.6 million they paid for that car.
There's something behind that, man. I know the kid is good, but let's relax, man.
Yeah, hey, I guess because he came from across the waters, man. He the guy came from Germany. Hey, man, they wanted a car, bro. If I was Luka, bro, you know, listen, Mike. If I was Luka Doncic, you know how many cars I'd be signing for myself and put them in the same key.
Slow down, Johnny Manziel. You can't order trap gear and sell it.
Hey, look.
And I just read that Johnny Manziel is going into golf, man. He's going to be a professional golfer.
I'm done.
Stop it, man. Stop giving that dude chances. Stop it.
I'm going to use one of your words. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
Going to ruin golf. Out there smoking weed and hitting his girlfriend out there on the golf course.
Yeah. Hey, man, we had the end of another show. Man, it went by fast, man. Enjoy it, man.
Snaps.
Yeah. Want to know important thoughts, man. Let's someone chime in with.
Man, you know what? You tipped the iceberg today, man. So I'll tell all the fellas out there. Go ahead and do something nice for your queen, man. You know, slice of cheesecake, whatever you need to do, man, to make it hot. Do something fantastic. You know, I'm probably gonna get dinner. I like that, man. Hail to all our queens, man.
Hey, you do something hot, you might get something hot in return. I'm just saying, my brother.
I'm trying to keep it G-rated, man. You tripping.
I'm just saying, baby. Hey, surprise them. They'll be like, surprise. Oh, thank you, honey. The same, brother. The same, baby. Hey,
you get more bees with honey. You know the deal.
Yeah, baby. That's how you get it. That's how you get the queen bee. Put some honey out there, boy. You catch the queen bee. Mike, as you know, my brother, always an enjoyable show. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike. Hey.
We military brothers talking sports. Make you guys share. Make sure you guys put it out there, man. Chiming in, man. Appreciate you guys. Look forward to having you guys on the show on tomorrow. God bless, man. Peace.